Okay, another defensive situation you might see and you might have to face is you have a great post player. Somebody that can really score inside. So you're playing a 6'10", 11, 7-footer that can really score, and they're going to go to him. In those type of situations, what we'll really do is we'll focus on that if the ball comes into the post and say he gets caught behind and he catches it, we're not going to be dumb enough to just sit there out there and just let him go one-on-one. What we call it a digs. We're going to come here and we'll sit there and dig down from a guard on this side, and we're going to dig down this person this side. We're digging down to try to force this person to throw back out. We don't want them to be comfortable inside to let that take place, okay? That's what we'll focus on. So let's get this set up real quick. Set it up. Ball's here, guard him, get off Charlie. So the ball's here, throw it to the corner, give it, play behind him on this. Let's play behind like you get caught up, like you're there. Okay, throws it into him. We're going to dig down, see it. We're going to force him back out. The ball's back out. We close back out, throw it back in, give it to him, play behind, right? Catch it, we're digging down. We're forcing him back out. We're collapsing in the post and making him force it back out. One other aspect that you can get into as well says that we don't do a ton of it because we didn't feel like we faced a lot of great bigs we had to do it on, but you can double down in the post, right? So there's many different ways that you can do it, but like for example, say the ball goes here, ball goes in the post. What'll happen is at times there's different ways to do it, okay? You'll see people that'll come here and they'll come with the weak side guy here to double in the post hard. He'll jam this person here, he'll jam him hard, and these guys got to come hands high to try to force him on a retreat dribble out. You're jamming him, facing him, and you got a guy at the basket and the guy in the middle anticipating, right? More of a zone area where you're anticipating to force him to throw out. That's an option, ball here. The other thing they can do, of course, is this. Say it's a situation where, come up here, Keithion. Yeah, come up here. Say it's a two-man game here. They'll do stuff for here, dribble over, throw it in the post. They might go double with this guy, double hard, sprint, come here, and then we're rotating over one, free throw line, basket side, and we're taking this away. So again, it might be something that you work on. If you did that, you'd have to work on your rotations in practice, throwing it in, scrambling out of it. But those are options you can do when you're facing a great post player. Again, we tend to dig and force them back out, and more kind of collapse, and we're faking them to confuse the post player on what they're going to do. But a lot of times, too, we make sure our post players, they catch it, they got to be wide for them, in them. They're not letting them make a move, staying down. Sometimes just being a second person, leave your feet, putting your hands up, and forcing them to shoot a shot over the top is tough for them to be able to score. All right, so we'll get questions also, too, is how do you really prevent more of even getting a pass in the post? What I would tell you is this. We make sure if this person has a basketball, we got to have good ball pressure. Ball pressure to turn them so they don't have an easy pass in the post. And you want to try to force them out as high as you can. So that's a long pass, and we can react to it. Okay, you cannot have players with their back, hands down, where it making it easy for them. The other thing I'll tell you is this, again, this post player's got to do a job of freeing his feet, three-quarter, working around, step across him, getting low, hands up, driving him back, and we're creating help from positions where we show the offensive team that they don't really have good angles to throw it in the post. I mean, that's the best thing I tell you, but ball pressure is the key. You don't have good ball pressure, first of all, the post defender should be mad at the guard because he's got to do a better job of making it tough for them to throw a direct line pass into the post.